I, Elisa, a nobody in the workplace, single since birth for 23 years, never even held a man's hand, but last night I accidentally slept with my boss. He's a CEO. He's the kind of guy that you read about in novels. And he already has a woman in his heart.
Hey, it's been a really long night, and I think it should be a longer night. You should come over. I'll see you soon. What do you mean by question mark? Because used to be fun. I have good wine. I'm in room 1501. I'll see you soon. I'm coming. Mr. Hawthorn? What are you doing?
Take me back to the ground, 'cause girl, you look fine as hell. I'm not easily distracted, but you're acting like a magnet. You pull me in.
Elisa,
Hey, Mom.
please come home as soon as possible. I just received an order from the court, since we are unable to repay the huge debt your father owed. Our house will be auctioned off to pay off the debt. We must move out of the house now.
Don't worry, I'm gonna be right there. Oh my gosh. Mom, are you okay? I'm fine, honey. I'm so sorry I couldn't save the house.
Don't worry. As long as we're together, we'll get through this difficult time. I'm sorry.
Is there anything else in there?
No, this is it.
1 second. Okay, I'll be right back. Hello?
Elisa, where are you? Don't you remember we were supposed to meet in the conference room at 9? Manager Smith's gone crazy looking for you.
I'm so sorry, but something unexpected happened at home, and, if you could please just tell management that... Hello? No, fuck. I just lost my house, and now I'm gonna lose my job, too? Where am I gonna find $1 million?
Lisa? Why are you crying?
Mr. Hawthorn, what are you doing here?
Oh, I'm actually here for you.
What?
I need a marriage partner.
Again, what?
I need you to be my wife. Give it a thought?
Mr. Hawthorn, I was really drunk last night, and I can't remember how everything happened after, but you
Look,
really
I know
don't...
some unfortunate things have happened in your family recently. This card has more than enough on it to pay off all your debts and make sure that your house doesn't get auctioned off. If you agree, we can get the marriage certificate right now.
Why do you want to help me?
I told you, I need a wife. And you're the most suitable person.
Okay.
It's for my family. I have no other way.
Mr. Hawthorn, thank you so much for helping me. I promise I will pay you back every cent as soon as I can.
You don't have to pay me back. More than happy.
I'm gonna get back to work then.
Ronan will actually take you back. And I'll give you my home address so you can move in tonight.
Your home address?
We're legally married. What's wrong with living together?
Right. This is a deal. I can't just take the money and give nothing in return.
I can get myself to work. And I'll be back on time tonight.
Elisa, you're finally mine.
Oh my god! I'm so sorry. I was reading and I didn't see you there.
No worries. It's fine. Can I have your name?
I'm Elisa.
Yo! Never knew Mr. Hawthorn would have such a silly smile moment.
All right.
It's real? If your mom finds out you married a Cinderella.
All right, give it back. You watch your mouth.
You really married Mr. Hawthorn?
It's a contract marriage. Shh, I'll explain it to you later.
Mrs. Elisa Hawthorn. You are the CEO's wife, so where is my pay raise?
We've known each other since middle school. I don't think he actually likes me. Plus, everyone in the company knows who he actually wants to be with. Miss Hart is back!
Hello, everyone. Please, help yourself to have some cake.
Thank you, Miss Hart. You are so very kind.
It's really such an honor to work.
Please, don't flatter me. I have to go see Mr. Hawthorn right now. He must want to see me right now. Save a slice for me, honey.
When do you think they will make their relationship public? Probably soon. Last time I accidentally saw Mr. Hawthorn unlock his phone, the code is 0903, Miss Hart's birthday. I mean, isn't it a little too obvious?
Wow, I never knew Mr. Hawthorn to be so romantic. He usually puts on a poker face.
Amelia, my relationship with Mr. Hawthorn. He's so done. Okay. 0903. That's Summer's birthday again. They love each other so much, then it's okay. Whatever it is, he's just not getting his money back.
Why aren't you coming in? Why aren't you coming in?
Mr. Hawthorn, I think that we should...
Call it.
What should I do? Am I supposed to sleep with him tonight? I know that we did that before, but I was drunk. If I turn him down, will he get angry? But if I don't...
Elisa? You okay?
I'm fine. Thank you for asking. I'm not ready.
I was just gonna turn off the light. What did you think I was gonna do?
Oh yeah, no. Don't get me wrong, I just meant I wasn't ready to sleep yet.
Elisa, I don't want some one-night stand. I want to be your everything.
Matthew, why did the negotiations with the Sunlight Group fail?
It's Elisa's fault. If she hadn't skipped work that day, we could have succeeded.
How is it her fault? Please give me a reasonable explanation.
I heard someone saw Mr. Hawthorn entering her hotel room the night before Elisa skipped work.
What? What did you say to me?
It is absolutely true. Not only did she cause our failure, but she dared to seduce Mr. Hawthorn when you were away.
Matthew, you know how important our negotiations with the Sunlight Group is. And since it is your subordinate's fault, you know what to do, right?
Rest assured, I know what to do.
Last night, with Lucian laying beside me, I couldn't sleep at all.
Elisa, is this how you do your job? Look what trouble you brought us. It is because of you that we lost the project with Sunlight Group. You're fired.
Mr. Clark, I was only in charge of the initial budget, not the negotiations. I don't understand how this could be my fault.
Did you forget about your unexcused absence last time? Did you forget about your unexcused absence last time?
That's because something unexpected happened at home, but I called in for a leave of absence.
So what? We needed you last minute and you weren't there. Now that the project has failed, if you're not to blame, who else would it be?
I was absent that day, yes, but I prepared the initial budget ahead of time, so there's no way that my absence would have affected the negotiations.
Wouldn't have affected the negotiations? Elisa, take a closer look. What did you write in the project budget?
No, this isn't right. I wrote 50 million. How did it become 5 million?
For a professional budget analyst, you've made such a sloppy mistake. Elisa, do you have anything else to say for yourself?
Looks like Elisa is in trouble. Elisa always strikes me as a professional. How could she make such an error?
Keep it down. Can't you see? They're just trying to find someone to take responsibility.
Wait, I have evidence to prove that my budget was correct.
Evidence? Then why don't you show it to everyone?
I have the dated source files on my computer that can show that I had the right numbers. No, they were right here. How could they be gone?
Elisa, are you joking? Where's your so-called evidence?
Elisa, are you suggesting that Mr. Clark and Miss Hart are conspiring against you? You better pack up and leave now before making a bigger fool out of yourself.
What are you saying? I've seen the budget Elisa made. We all checked it as a team. Obviously, someone tampered with it.
Are you saying that we are framing her?
At the very least, she deserves a good reason to be fined.
Fine. If anyone else can vouch for Elisa, I can give her a second chance. Anyone?
Weren't you there when we checked that time?
I don't remember.
Since there's no one, Elisa, would you like to walk yourself out, or would you like me to have someone escort you out?
This better be something important.
Mr. Hawthorn, the business department is in uproar.
So? Can't Summer handle it?
She started it. Her and Mr. Clark are trying to fire Mrs. Hawthorn.
Let's go.
Amelia, it's okay. They clearly just want someone to blame for this entire thing.
So what should we do then? Allow them to push all the blame onto you?
Miss Hart? Mr. Clark, I'll step down from my position, but I will never admit to mistakes that I didn't make. I will get down to the bottom of this.
You're shameless. The evidence is right here. Where do you get the nerve to deny it?
Besides the project book, there's also surveillance footage and their computer backend logs. All of these will prove that my budget was correct, and I will investigate this until the end.
There is no need for an investigation. You have already been fired. Since you refuse to leave, security, drag her out.
Elisa, you dare to seduce the man I like when I'm not around? You'll never set foot in the Hawthorn Group ever again.
Summer? What are you doing?
You little brat.
So hot. You just had to force me to drug you guys. So I had to make sure you skipped straight to the honeymoon suite.
She drugged me. Don't even think you could trick me into marriage. Yeah, Gavin. Give me a flight out of the country. Anywhere.
Come on, boss. Let's have some fun.
Well, sure. What'd you have in mind?
Let's play a game. How about the first person to kiss a stranger in under a minute?
Well, I'm married, so I'm gonna sit this one out. You guys should just go ahead.
Audrey, you're married? What? Is your husband that controlling you can't play a little game?
A husband who vanished for 5 years after the wedding, as if he'd care what I do.
Hey, hey, you guys, stop. I think Audrey's just afraid to get embarrassed and rejected.
How hard can a game be? Watch and learn. Hey there. Wow, he's pretty hot.
And I...
Just kiss me.
Ugh, my first attempt at flirting and I bombed it. What are you doing?
Listen.
What are you doing?
Kissing you. This is how you seduce.
Oh my god, he was so hot. Audrey, you scored big time.
It looks familiar. Is that Jesse that Quint Group is?
Quint Group? Jesse? Could he be my husband? Are you sure it was Jesse from the Quint Group?
I've only seen him from afar. I'm not sure, but it's definitely a resemblance.
Good. He's every girl's dream in this city. Too bad he married young, and a married woman like you shouldn't be swooning.
It's on for tomorrow. We have a 10 a.m. site visit at Hyper Road, 11 a.m. investment meeting. Oh, and your mother called. So that now that you're back in the country, you should go see your wife first. What wife? Just a scheming gold digger who colluded with my mother to drug and trap me into this marriage. Why don't you get the lawyers ready to cut this divorce now? Wissa. I can pretend like nothing happened before. This time around, things are good.
Even sure. I don't know. It's just going in. Audrey, you're late again. Don't let your little success go over your head.
Karen, you don't need to watch me like a hawk.
Look who's already getting cocky. What? Just because you won some competition?
True. It's not worth bragging about. But the company did hold a celebration dinner for me last night.
You little.
Enough. Everybody line up. Okay? The boss and Jupiter Sync's president are about to arrive. Okay? Hypermode's future funding depends on today.
I go, you know I'm fancy, sipping me up like brandy, make you wanna get so happy. Yes, please, baby.
Welcome.
Foxy.
Isn't that the man from that night? My husband, Jesse?
Jesse, you know Audrey? She's one of Hypermode's rising stars.
What a coincidence, Foxy. We meet again.
Audrey, how dare you steal my spotlight? I'll make sure you crash and burn.
Jesse, you look familiar. You remind me of the Quint group here.
No. I think you have the wrong person.
Mr. Norman built Jupiter Sync International into a top 3 global company all on his own, with no connection to the Quick Group.
Mr. Norman. Thank God he's not Jesse Quint.
Jesse, shall we discuss the investment in my office?
Well, Audrey. So you slept your way into the competition.
No wonder. It's the Oscars of design, and you be like her in the finals? Guess she had to sell herself.
Can't you guys get some decent AI to Photoshop these? My face looks hideous in this.
No wonder I like her. She's got spunk.
Bullshit! That's real. I hired a private investigator to take those.
Karen, instead of wasting your time trying to smear me, you might even make it into the competition next time.
Shut up!
Oh, wow. This really is bad AI. They really did do a bad job photoshopping you.
And how is that any of your business?
You brat, get home right now!
Mike, we'll need to reschedule for today. We can talk about Hypermode's investment later. Foxy. We'll meet again.
Hello, Lydia.
Audrey, you still won't call me Mom?
Mom.
That's my girl. Can you come home to see me now?
Mom, I'm still at work.
Audrey, I miss you.
Mom, when will you wake up? You always wanted to see me in a wedding dress.
Audrey, don't worry. I promised your mom I would take good care of you. No matter where Jesse might run off to, you will always be my one and only daughter-in-law.
Okay, I'll come by during my lunch break.
Great! Oh, and I've got good news. Jesse's back home too.
Mom? Mom. What's going on?
You left without a word 5 years ago. And now you're back in the country without telling me? I guess I'm not worthy of being your mother. This time I will be the one to leave. Enjoy your freedom.
Mom, I was wrong, okay? I'm not going anywhere.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. Now go find your wife.
Gosh.
You disappeared for 5 years. She's too upset to live with us.
Mom, I don't like her. I don't want to see her.
When you were kids playing house, you made her call you husband. Now you've grown up and you've forgotten all about that.
You said it yourself. Those were childhood games.
Your wife is a real beauty now and a big shot designer. You'll love her when you see her.
Designer? I'll just bring up the divorce when I do.
You guys get some decent AI to Photoshop these? My face looks hideous in this.
Like that manipulative woman could be her?
You know, I don't care. Wife's coming over later. You better get along and work on your relationship.
I won't see her.
Fine. Then I'm leaving.
All right.
I'll see her.
Okay.
I'll just bring up the divorce when I do.
Love you.
Yeah.